Hey friends! I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. I'm back to read another story with you guys, one I brought home from school. We usually have this story in our safe place when we were in pre-K. This one is called Wemberly Worried, and the author is Kevin Hankes. So here we go. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things, little things, and things in between. Here she's saying, oh, I just wanted to make sure you were still there. And here she's saying, what if I shrink? Do you think she'll shrink? I don't think so. Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard, the crack in the living room wall, and the noise that the radiators made. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Petal's lost forever. I found her, sweetie. And here, it looks like Petal's going through the washing machine. She says, I'll wait for you, Petal. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. But soon Wemberly had a new worry, school. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she'd ever worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher's mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I don't like the snack? And what if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there's someone I think you should meet. Her name is Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. "This is Petal," said Wemberly. "This is Niblet," said Jewel. Petal waved, and Niblet waved back. "Hi," said Petal. "Hi," said Niblet. "I rub her ears," said Wemberly. "I rub her nose," said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." So, if you're anything like me, lately you may have been having some pretty big feelings. You may have been worrying a little bit like Wemberly. You may have been a little bit scared for your family or for your friends who you don't get to see. You may be sad because you miss people, and all of those things are okay. No matter how you're feeling right now, I want you to know that that's all right. Everybody gets to feel however they need to feel. But we do have to remember to be being helpful and respectful when we have those big feelings. And also, we want to remember that they're going to pass. We're going to feel better soon. So I just wanted to remind you guys of some of the things that you can do when you do feel worried like that. One of the best things that you can do is tell somebody. So tell your mommy, your daddy, your grandma, your grandpa, your brother or sister, whoever's at home with you. But if for some reason they can't listen right away, or if for some reason that doesn't help, we just got to remember to be taking those deep breaths. I wanted to remind you about some of the ways that we can take deep breaths. I know lately I've been doing a lot of star breathing. When I start to feel worried or when I feel overwhelmed or frustrated, I stop, take a deep breath, and relax. But if that doesn't work, sometimes we can do the balloon. And if you remember how to do this, you can practice with me too. Your hands go like this, up on top of your head, and we go and blow all of it out. If that doesn't work, sometimes we might need to do the drain. Remember, squeeze everything up tight, take a deep breath, and let it all go. So remember, those are things that you can be doing at home too, no matter where you are. If you get those big feelings, sometimes we have to start by calming our own bodies. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that you guys are all staying healthy, and I will see you again soon. Love you guys.